Hi, this is Sal Jade from the Psychic Healing Academy, and I'm bringing you a weekly reading for the 5th of November to cover this week ahead. Now, a lot of psychics and healers will often do these gorgeous little free readings to talk about our week ahead, and they're very fond of using the 3-card spread to talk about how our week's going to unfold. And I really love that. Like, I love getting the, how Monday and Tuesday is going to go, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the weekend. But for me, when I'm teaching my tarot students in my courses, and I really think it's quite good to choose one card that you can use to master over the week. And the reason for that for me is because with one card, you might take a while to master the theme of whatever the card is. So each theme, like whether it's an oracle card or a tarot card, each theme will be something that you can get the very most out of your life by mastering in that card. And that's how, so say for example it's a bit of a negative card, then you can master that card, and if it's a positive card that you want to enhance, like it's a positive answer, then you've got some time to master that card. But whereas in these 3-card readings, it's like you've got to kind of do it within 1 or 2 days. And often we're all on really different time zones. So you might be in the States, for example, and you might be getting this reading behind everyone else. Or if you're in Australia, you're getting it and it's already Tuesday. And that reading was given like on a Sunday. So you've kind of missed the first half of the week. So I like to have one that consistently goes over the week, because I feel like you can more journal your progress. So whatever the lesson is of the reading and whatever you need to master and whatever you can expect from your week, you can get that from your card, and you can go throughout the week and go, oh, this is why this is going on, because this is the week of the Chariot, for example, or this is the week of just wait and see. And so whereas when you kind of got to chop and change with the days and there's too many cards, you might be thinking, oh, is today that meant to be happening, and is that meant to be happening today? So that's one reason I like to just give you one gorgeous card to help you master your week. So I'm going to start by showing you your card now, which for today and for this week is the 10 of Wands. Now, I'm not surprised this card came up out of the 78 tarot cards, because the 10 of Wands is a classic Christmas time leading up to the crazy season kind of card. And the reason why is the 10 of Wands is all about shouldering too many burdens. So you can see from this image that you've got a man who's pushing towards his home or his castle, and he's holding way too many wands. So wands are all the actions and things that you need to do, and he's holding way too many, and as a result he's being really heavily burdened. Now, curiously, the 10 of Wands, even though it doesn't look like a very fun image, the 10 of Wands is actually quite a positive card in a way, because it is a massive wake-up call from the universe to say, listen, you can drop some of those burdens now. You can drop some of those wands. You don't have to do everything yourself. And part of the journey here on earth, and especially if you are empathic or you're sensitive, you're a healer, you're a psychic, is that part of your journey is that you will feel like you have to take on everything yourself. And sometimes stuff isn't your stuff, and sometimes you don't need to take it all on yourself. Now, whether this be the physical obligations that you feel like you have to go through, so leading up to Christmas, maybe organising Christmas dinners, organising work parties, getting from A, B, C, getting the kids organised for every little tiny thing they've got to get done, the whole kind of frenzy around how busy we are around Christmas, and let's not forget Christmas shopping. So all those things, being able to physically let go of some of them. And the first way you can do this is through delegating. So you look around and you go, right, who can take care of that? Do I really need to organise the entire Christmas dinner on my own? Do I really need to do all of the shopping on my own? Do I really need to do every single thing in my business or every single thing in my life on my own right now? So if this card shows up, which it has this week, it symbolises for you that you may be feeling a little heavy in the shoulder. You can often be experiencing shoulder aches, and you may be feeling like there's just too much for you to get through. And the secrets are delegate. Now, you can physically delegate to people and friends around you, or you can delegate to your guides and angels. You can say, listen, there's too much going on, give me some more time, or make some of these tasks easier. The big lesson of the 10 of Wands also is that there's an easier way to do this. So this character who is pushing and striving and trying desperately to get to his goal, like get to his home and build his home, he doesn't need to push that hard. And this card symbolizes for you that this week really could be about letting go of control and just looking around and seeing where you're trying to control things too fiercely and being able to say pretty much, there's an easier way. And that's what excites me about this card, is this is a symbol from the universe that actually you might have been striving and pushing and trying to accomplish a lot right now, but there's actually an easier way that you haven't seen yet. And so what I'd love you to do this week is just before you go to sleep at night, just say to your guides and say to your angels, okay, what am I missing? Like, what am I just pushing uphill that doesn't need to be pushed? Like, what can I let go of? Or is there an easier way for me to do what I'm trying to do? So say, for example, you are a psychic and you're trying to get your name out there and you feel like, okay, well, I'm posting in every single Facebook group and I'm, making connections and I'm doing ABC and I'm doing blog and I'm doing YouTube and I'm doing this. It's about going, okay, so this week, what's the easiest way for me to attract more clients? And just keep that as your little angel on your shoulder. What's the easiest way I can get this done? Instead of, oh, I've got to do this and this and this and this. And that's a real big lesson with the Ten of Wands. And I learnt this lesson the really hard way with my own wedding. I had to organise this massive wedding in Sri Lanka. And I had 7 bridesmaids. And the sensible thing to do, if I'd learnt the lesson of the Ten of Wands, is to actually delegate, the flowers or the photography or something to one of them. And I did none of that. I tried to do it all myself and nearly gave myself 100 meltdowns. So that's your little lesson and secret for this week to master, is there's an easier way to get to where you're trying to get, and you can get there by energetically saying to your angels and guides, what's the easier path here? What am I missing? And, as everyone knows, meditation's a great way to go in and find those answers once you've posed those questions. And 2, what are you hanging on to in terms of control that's standing in the way of you having an easier path? Like, where are you feeling like you've got to do absolutely everything yourself this week? Is there something that someone else can do in your life that is easier? Like, even if it's hiring a cleaner for a week, just so that you don't have to worry about cleaning your home. Like, something that you can do that will just take all these burdens off your shoulders and pave a smoother road for the silly season and the joyous season of catching up with your families and friends for Christmas. So I hope this 1-card reading has helped you for your week. As I said, I know it might sound a little bit negative, but it's actually a super positive, because it's teaching you how to let go of control and find much easier ways to get things done that you're trying to work towards. So thank you for joining me. This is Sal Jade from the Psychic Healing Academy. Bye!